What's going on, great people? This is your boy coming back with another update. Just want to do a quick video, let you see what's going on. Give you guys a quick update. Okay. Um, Very quick. Um, the issue we have right now with the coalition is that we're being attacked by FARS, who's in a pretty good lead. Um, he's the number two. He's ranked number 3, so somebody passed him. Well, he's still number 3 in the game. And then now I have East Texas here, who's also coming and trying to make some attacks here. So I have the number 1 and the number 3 player in the game attacking my coalition at this point. So looking at the situation at hand, we have been run out of Asia by FARS. And so he's bringing his planes as he's supposed to. He has his boats. How many he got here? 14. And as you can see, North Honshu is in our coalition, but he has not assisted at all. He's just riding on by. So, in a situation like this, guys, as you can see, he's brought tanks and everything. He took over this area. And he's also attacking Brisbane here with airplanes. And the reason why I'm making this video at this stage is to show you how we were late to the party. A lot of times in a coalition, you have to have guys who are aware of what's going on. And initially when Perth came here, I tried to make peace because I already knew, you don't want to aggravate or bring attention to one of the largest nations in the game. So by us doing that, we have his full attention now. And now he's probably got his eyes on just coming on down here and trying to take over this, that, and the third. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he just will take this little land here, work his way here, and maybe, who knows what goes on from there. But I do see he sent some. I haven't identified these troops here yet, but we'll see what's en route. So what do you do in this situation when your nation is under siege and you're not strong enough to deal with the number 1 and the number 3 country in the game? What you do is you simply scale back and you play defense. So all I've done is I'm scaling back my guys, scaling back so that I can at least defend and slow down the progress. But let me just be totally honest with you guys. This is where just being in a coalition requires teamwork. And early on, when I said we needed air support and things of that nature, it meant I had to, constantly reiterate it. And I tried to stress, if we go back here, where I tried to stress the importance to the coalition long time ago. So let's see here. I said, hey team, we are doing great and we have become noticeable on a world stage. This means attacks from large and powerful nations may start plotting. They are looking for weak spots to take advantage. We need to close out Australia as soon as possible. Do not attack Vietnam. That's the country that we're being ran out now. We may need them as an ally. Once we conquer Australia, we need to do a team attack with all coalition members. So continue to head towards Asia and then we will decide where to strike. We can meet near Java. So I never told anybody to attack Vietnam, to try to take the land. But once you have certain coalition members that get hungry for land and they take measures on their own, then you run into these kind of situations where you're in someone else's eyesight and in their territory. So, and as you could tell, Perth, not to blame Perth, but he says someone who has a lot of oil willing to trade for food. Trying to get more land, that's not always necessary. You know, in resources, sometimes you have to work with what you got. Now, this guy says, Mindanao says we should invite North Honshu. Well, that's what I've done, and what have North Honshu done? North Honshu has not done anything. He's been sitting back, unactive. So it just goes to show you sometimes when you try to be a team player, sometimes it's best to just go with your experience. And my experience said, why worry about adding other people to the coalition versus just getting stronger yourself? You know, you can't go exploring and trying to expand, and you don't even have enough troops to do so. So back about a week ago, Far start attack on me. No, Far didn't start attack on you. What happened? You went too close into his territory, which you should not have been nowhere near that. You know, you should not have been nowhere near Far's territory trying to get land. That was the issue. So, but let me go back even beyond that. This was, I kept stressing it. He said, Far started attack on me. Then I said, Port Macquarie is up for grabs as well as Canberra. This is stuff in Australia that we should have been focused on before you even way out there. We should have been taking care of Australia. Then I said, why did he attack you? No answer. Then I said, hey team, build up airports if you have provinces around Java. I will be sending air support. I can't send all the support, but as a hint, get some airplanes, guys. We didn't have enough airplanes. Build airports, very important. Now we invite North Honshu, and now he's talking about fighting East Texas, or he's alone. Why are you worried about East Texas, the #1 player in the game, and you're not even nowhere near strong enough to fight against that? So I say, welcome Japan. Yes, we will help, but give us time to build up. We are not strong enough yet. We got you covered, Japan. So I'm explaining to him, yes, we're going to help you deal with whatever issues you got, but let's build up. So I asked Mindanao, we need to build airports in South Celeb, please, sir. I said I need to travel towards Asia, and I needed to do that ASAP. We waited too long to get there. Perth, I can see him lining his troops. Yes, because you can see him lining his troops because you're too far in his territory. Now I negotiated a peace deal with Fars, send him a ceasefire as soon as possible. Then I said, think we do not need any unnecessary enemies right now. Let's get Malay and Burma. He hasn't accepted it. Yeah, because you haven't retreated. Then I said, need airports ASAP, team. So that's the reason why we're in the position we're in. You know, it's not no rocket science. We're in the position we're in because we did not function as a team. This is a time sensitive game, and when you make that kind of mistake, yes, you have to pay the piper. So my advice, now that I didn't express that, my advice to my coalition is scale back, scale on back, accept the fact that we're not a strong country at this time, accept the fact that we're under siege, and let's just scale back. It's not a big deal. Scale it on back. And so and another thing, when you do scale back, we don't just give away provinces. Like right here, level 5, he's gonna have to tear this up before he gets that. So before you leave a province, you let them tear it up so they don't sit on good provinces. But we will have to retreat this area. We will have to retreat from this area. Mindanao, you know, that's why I tried to warn him, because to build these airports, he still hasn't built any airports. I asked him to build airports in South Celeb, no airports. So that's the reason why he's finna get wiped out by by Fars. Fars is definitely gonna be on his way. And the best we can do is try to just have some defense. Usually, when when it gets to this point in the game, I usually just retire the game because I'm aware that there ain't but so much you can do at this point. Now we can wait it out and try to maintain and protect ourselves and fend off maybe one or two of these attacks that's going to come to us. And if we can do that, maybe a nation may say, it's not worth coming all the way down here trying to attack Australia. Maybe we'll go somewhere else because he's at war with several people, 6 people. So, you know, I mean, not that he's not in bad shape at all. So he's in great shape. If I was Fars, I would just continue to come on down and try to attack. So I think what's happening now is you got Texas. You have the top 2 coalitions trying to fight to see which one of them will wipe us out first. I think that's what happened. And that's what happens when we're thinking about going to get land from all these other places versus just building within and getting strong and unnoticeable. We made ourselves noticeable, guys. All right. So the best thing we could do is scale back, defend ourselves, and hopefully if we can ward off somebody, like all of these guys need to come on back. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Stay around this area here maybe until we can group up together because we have a lot. We got all of this. We got all of this, but we have to put it together. We have to put it together. Brisbane, you're just sitting there. You should have retreated from there. So that's where we're at, guys. I'll keep you guys updated. And yes, we will be starting a new game. This time, this was my first time doing it like this with the coalition, where I automatically just accepted people into the coalition. The next game, I would not do that. What I will do is I will start the game. I will let everybody know what coalition I'm in, where I'm at, where I'm starting. But I will not invite or I will not accept anyone into the coalition until maybe 2 weeks or maybe a month into the game to see how the progress is and what they're doing. I think that's going to be the difference because when you have a team, you can't have guys that's on and off, not active, because this is a very time sensitive game. And if you're not on point early, you're just hurting yourself. All right. So I wanted to give you guys that update. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.